Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here again at AVAX. We're going to talk about this lower trend line getting retested, potential for further breakdown. But again, there's a lot of reasons to maybe just pump the brakes too. We're going to talk about any and all case scenarios here that might be forgiving or beneficial, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take a look at that. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Don't forget to hit the like button. Greatly appreciate you commenting below as well if you could, just help with the algorithm. And what we want to talk about here is just some quick heads up. We got a very heavy concentration at $52 to $53 of liquidation. That is much closer than this upper range, about $60 to $59.50. So the reason why it's important to recognize where liquidation levels are is because manipulation is a very consistent thing in trading, and the likelihood of that lower level getting swept because we have a lot of people in at that level is all the more reason why it should get hit hard. So again, does that mean that's going to guarantee? No. A lot of other things factor in, but the truth is that's a contributing factor to a lot of whales trying to push the price action to that range. And again, just to clarify, 52 to 53 is this little range right here. Okay, that's generally where the price needs to go in order for it to just get hit really hard. Okay, a lot of times it's just this little temperature check, right? Just comes on down and continues on its merry way after destroying a lot of accounts. So all the more reason why low leverage, low position sizing is king. Keep in mind too, we took some nice profits here from Bitcoin and AVAX. That was basically, we have a short open with AVAX and Bitcoin as well as near protocol. So things are looking pretty good in that sense, but again, every situation is different. We don't want to just jump right into a short because I tell you that there's liquidation below the price, right? That doesn't really matter in the big picture. It's just a contributing factor. So if we look at contributing factors, we have technically lost this ascending trend line. And if you confirm it as well, we're still testing above the 20-day SMA. So while we have lost this trend line, the 20-day SMA is oftentimes running concurrent with it, and that's an important level to be staying above. So hypothetically, we go sideways for a couple more days, we'll naturally be below that level. So either way, not a great sign. We can see a strong amount of volume at $54 too. That does reaffirm the current support level. So keep in mind, $54 is proven to be a very strong support. This is that 0.618, 0.65 fib level, right? That's referred to as the golden pocket. So we're holding above that support. But look at how many times we test this level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times we've tried to break below this level and haven't yet. That leads me to believe we're due for a correction. Okay, again, you can only kick a door so many times before it breaks open, right? Same concept here. Of course, this may be a metal door. We never truly know. So if you get the analogy there, not the greatest. You're only going to hurt yourself trying to kick that down. But generally speaking, that's a bearish type of sign. We've also got MACD diverging pretty hard here, as well as stochastic swinging down for the second time. RSI and money flow index are heading towards 50. So if we do not get that bounce off 50, we're probably likely to see the price come down as low as 50 to 48, initially, possibly even as low as 46, 47. Okay. Again, those are just some things to kind of remember and think about. Last thing we want to look at here, or sorry, second to last thing, is the 4-hour time frame. We're under 50 on the RSI. We have been for some time. This is a confirming factor that we're still bearish. Money flow index is insanely low. Okay? So if the price does end up pulling back higher right now, it's going to be a false positive. In other words, we're basically on the edge of a disaster right now where the price is trying to come up. Hasn't yet. Bitcoin's going up and no other coins are. No money's flowing into this coin. Nobody really cares to buy AVAX right now. Okay? That's kind of the easy way to understand it. But either way, again, we see this strong volume support at $54. We may not have to worry about it because the price action could sustain that level. So there's that. But we look at everything else, minus MACD kind of cooling down a little bit, we have no reason to consider a long position. Please do not just buy this dip to buy the dip, folks. I can assure you we're getting close to the price dropping very hard. And if it does, we're going to be primed and ready as a community because we've already got a short position open. But I can tell you that at this point, this exact time, doesn't look very forgiving. If we take a look at the HMO cloud, we can confirm we're still below the cloud. The lagging span is free and clear, but this is not a very clean break. Conversion line's above the baseline too, so yes, you got that, but we're still well below the cloud. So a lot of resistance in place here for this coin that is not a contributing factor. So even though this doesn't give us full confirmation that short position is viable at this exact time, it does confirm that we're still below a key level resistance. We can also kind of see this here too. I don't know if you can see this channel that we're starting here, but this is a concern for me as well. We got a bearish type of flag pattern here working itself out. They're notoriously consistent in breaking to the downside. So again, if you have other contributing factors present and you have a bearish type of flag, that increases the odds of success in that direction. So you got to keep in mind, a lot of people And it's kind of unfortunate. It happens a lot, even in my community too. People will see these little patterns, they kind of read into things, and they overanalyze. Okay, it's called analysis by paralysis, right? When you look at so many dang things, you're trying to figure out what to do, and you can't make a decision. So keep it simple, folks. Try to use less indicators if you can. But what I'm getting at here is, if you only use an indication like this, for example, a bear flag, and everything else is bullish, but you just decide to take a short on this one scenario, you're going to be in a world of hurt, because the simple fact is you need to trade with confirmation. So these should be confirming factors, not the only factor. Please understand that. Okay, I say that to a lot of people that are should be listening. Probably the ones that aren't watching are the ones that should be listening to. Anyways, regards to that fact, this is looking pretty bearish. There's no other way around it. I think AVAX is due for a correction. We lose 54. I think we're going to see a run. That's just kind of the general consensus here. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards the price going down here at this point. But again, I would just be very careful and cautious in how you trade. Low leverage, low position sizing, and the profits that we take are pretty substantial, and they are typically always 5, 6, 7x leverage trades. Okay, nothing crazy. We do not get crazy with our leverage, because the market is so darn volatile that you're just going to get destroyed in either direction if you do that. If anyone had a leverage position at 20x or higher on Bitcoin yesterday, when the price shot up and shot down within minutes, you would have got destroyed. There's no reason to use that kind of position size. Okay. Anyways, I'll stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. Trade AVAX on the best exchange in the world. Bitunix, what is it? Mexi Global's requiring KYC next month, so you might want to transition over here sooner than later. They give you some nice benefit rewards, of course, for registering with my link, and again, no KYC or VPN. So hope you can benefit from them, and thank you again so much for watching. Like the video, comment below. We'll see you in the next one.